Nikki saying hello to me. Hello, beautiful. Listen, we got our Dungeons and Dragons girls here. They know what's up. They keep me up to date. We got the fellas here. We're ready for an adventure. Welcome to our Azerim campaign here, done by Viva La Dirtly. We're a giant watch party. We have a lot of fun. And as you can see, we are highly invested into this series. I don't think any other channel on YouTube has ever done this. And I am happy to be here every single Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You get here last week, we had a contest, and it was Kiera's birthday, and we were chilling out, having a blast this week. Let's do it again. The mustache is growing in. It's in an awkward phase. My mustache is in its teenage years. It is not a full-grown adult yet. Apologies. I will have a Sam Elliott mustache very soon. In fact, I think by next week it's going to be so full you won't even recognize who I am. And boy, thank God for that. Now, let's watch. What happened? Hello. Here we go. Let's do this. This is a really interesting portion of the adventure where they're in this school. They legit told Clem's mom everything. I mean, I still think that was a bad idea, but okay. Now, if you're wondering and you're new here, like I said before the stream, here's the link down below. I have in the description. Start at the very beginning. I love the people here. I love the good times we have here. One of my most relaxing streams ever. Let's start and let's see what's going on with our merry band of misfits.
I would suggest that you talk to the heads of the 5 families and convince them that Laethal cannot be trusted.
Sounds like we're gonna need to go to Delarine then.
We've got some ideas on how to get
Oh my god. And Bodger says he wants to kill a dragon. What?
Yeah, but we don't currently have an invitation.
Kill a dragon. Kill a dragon.
You go to the Sundowners after killing the dragon and say, hey, we dealt with the dragon, we're powerful adventurers, invite us to Delarine.
This plan.
This random mask that I've got.
What do you reckon your mother's speciality is?
Masks.
Oh my god, with this mask too. Like, I feel like things are coming to a head with this mask, man. This is crazy right now. This is peak like excitement that I'm in right now because we're finding things out that we've been following for a very long time. And I feel like a lot of things will come to light in this particular portion of the campaign. And I had so many comments from you guys telling me that you were trying your very best not to spoil me. And congratulations to you because you are doing your very best. Thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. What's up, D-Bot?
What a coincidence. That's so crazy.
This is,
Looks to be my exact specialty.
Oh, how did you know that I specialize in masks and arcane research? You know what, actually, there's one more thing I do want. I have this mask. You wouldn't be able to check this out for me, would you?
Oh, maybe is that a good idea?
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, it's just a super powerful mask that absolutely evades detection that I've kind of got a few people to try and identify for me. Every single one of them goes almost absolutely insane identifying it, but that's fine. Maybe you could have a look.
Oh, and there it is. She's got it. Oh, fuck.
Just given an all-powerful mask that you don't...
Well, I don't know it's all powerful.
So you've given a mask you don't know the powers of to my mother.
Yeah.
To my mother.
Yep.
To my...
It's Baradun. That's what you call a Baradun move.
Mother.
Yeah.
Right. Well, luckily for you, she's an expert in masks.
Oh, I've given it to the perfect person.
Yeah,
then.
that's kind of perfect.
Yeah, you have.
Oh,
Great. I can't tell if you're sarcastic anymore because kind of everything you're saying makes sense.
it's a second age mask from the dynasty of the Wood Elves of Iwilin. They created these in worship to the Tree of Life. Just flex it over. This is just one of the generic ones. They would use them in rituals to rituals of worship to Maedra. This one seems to be sort of chorus, somebody who would not be taking on a particular role in the ritual. It's curious though. It's definitely been adapted in some way. It's adapted in magical means. It's been whittled from a wood that is quite common in Iwilin. But then it's been sort of, there's like a porcelain finish to it. It's like it's been transmuted. I would say it has got some sort of a magic enchantment on it. I could try and identify the magic if you want.
Give it a crack. Probably not the best idea, but give it a crack.
That's my mother. Be safe,
She
Mummy.
does it. It just melts into a pile of blood and bones.
Where did it come from? We stole it from that mask shop. And just everyone that looks at it is just like...
She puts it down on the desk, she opens up a drawer.
Oh, this is going to be really interesting.
She brings out like small like pouches and coin pouch sized leather bags. She takes them out. She takes out a couple of stones and places it around. Takes out a quill and some parchment, and then starts to take out pinches of salt. Sprinkles around. About 10 minutes, she's ritually casting
right?
Identify. At the end of it, she says, "Curious. This is powerful enough to evade identification magics. Could you?
It's powerful enough to evade identification magics. What? What is going on here with this mask, man? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I knew this mask was crazy. I knew this mask was crazy from the second I felt the vibes from this mask.
Could you leave this with me? I'd be fascinated to look into it more.
Just leave it here. You can do it.
Oh, so just so you know that she's probably got some sort of curse on her now.
Yeah, I've cursed a few people with this mask already.
Basically, it gives the person...
This university is full of wards, so probably not. You didn't curse my mother.
Well, she's definitely, I can tell. But from that, she's definitely
It's
now
kind of like
cursed.
like the ring from Lord of the Rings. Have people got...
See, ask her a question. Ask if you can just take
Ask if you can have the mask.
Give that a crack. Try it and you'll see.
Are you saying this in character in front of her? Because you're in her office and there's no way that you would have told her character to do that without saying it in character.
Look, Baradun, I think the best thing to do here is for you to take the mask back.
Right.
And not be a piece of shit.
I want to know what it's about, though. I managed to get it back from Patrick, who had it for like a week.
Master Patrick had this?
Poor
Yes,
Pearl.
Master Patrick, and he couldn't identify it either.
Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to then. He's much more powerful than I.
Okay, we'll give it back then.
No, I think I can get it.
You should
You've
insist.
done it now, haven't you?
You should
You've really
insist,
done it now.
Baradun, or you're a piece of shit.
So you say that Master Patrick would be better at identifying this than you?
Yes, I'd think so.
Okay, well, give it back.
No, I think I
You
can get
wanted
it.
allies.
No,
and
give
now
it back.
Oh, she's lusting after it.
Right, now we're in this situation, Baradun. You're about to...
She just put the mask on. She
Right on it, she put it on.
She put it on. That's my mum. It's my mother.
Well, let's look what happens. Nothing happens. See, you can put the mask on, all good.
It's fascinating. There's definite runes of each of the schools of magic here, including necromancy.
Oh no, she's gonna get lost in the mask. She's now addicted to the mask. Baradun just got Clem's mother addicted to the mask, man.
Shame.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
That's right. I remembered that I have a thing that I need to get to. I better take it back real quick.
You can pop back.
I'll take it back now, just because there's a... what's... Yep, I'm coming shortly.
Make a persuasion check.
To the closed door.
Right.
15 plus 8.
How the f*** is that?
All right.
Yeah, no.
Leithel said he would come back to say goodbye to me before leaving Thillaburn, so you should come back as well and bring that.
Oh, I will. Yep.
Will you let us know what he says when you
Yes.
just write it all down and then give it to us later?
Yes, of course.
Can we just throw that mask away?
Right.
You could try.
I can't.
You can try.
Yeah.
My precious.
It would be like a Jim Carrey mask where he biffs it away and then finds it.
Because actually, you probably wouldn't have the fact. You also would be like, I'll actually take that back now. Thanks.
Yeah.
No, I'll actually take that. Give it.
Greg also? I don't remember Greg liking the mask. Wait a second. Where was it that Greg liked the mask, Bob? Just put it down as a reminder. I can't remember that part.
So, dragon then?
Yeah, off to Arendelle.
Keeping me up to date.
You're the only one that's like, it's a dragon.
It sounds like a small dragon. Bob, we're only killing a baby,
Unless that's
okay?
in the future. Wait. Unless that's in the future. I haven't seen that. Like, did you just jump ahead, Bob? Bob, did you just jump ahead? Oh, yes. Kira says, Greg cast identity on the mask on the airship. Right. And he was kind of eyeing up the mask. Yes. 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 Okay, great memory, Bob. Wow, let's hear it for Bob on that one. That was a good, I forgot about that. Good one, dude. This mask is bad news. There's a whole backstory here of what this mask reminds me of.
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah.
By the way, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have healing spells?
I've got one healing spell.
Oh, great.
And it only targets one person.
Cool.
So we got
Cure
a new Greg.
wounds, kill wounds.
Cool.
You have a potion in your inventory.
One use potion. I'm saving it.
But
You also have 113 health.
I have a spell book.
And like 1,000 gold. You could buy a lot of potions with that.
I have a spell book, which means I have access to other stuff.
We could head down to the market
So
and
that I
buy
do.
Why don't we buy?
Wizards don't get access to
We're
magic,
Dumbos.
which
We
is
should
why
head
your
to the
cure
market
wounds
and
have
buy
to be a
some
scroll.
potions.
I want to go to the markets and buy some stuff. Some potions and things and
This
stuff.
is the
And a
place
knife.
to do it.
Yeah.
Buying from elves tends to be cheaper because it's buying retail.
And if we
Elves are
go to
usually
my
the ones that are
grandma's
creating
house,
magical items and
we'll
things.
get a really big discount. That
Okay.
Like big old discount.
What's your
type of
She
shop is your
she
grandma?
shuts a store with magical objects and items.
Let's go to your grandma.
Fantastic. Let's go there. And
I call
What's up, Peck?
All right.
Good to see you here, man. Thanks for showing up at the Star Citizen After
You
Dark
go
stream,
11.
dude.
You go 11 there.
Now you're in your element.
Leaving.
We go there 11.
You leave Anna's office. You leave the university. You arrive at your grandmother's shop. Lucy.
Yeah. It's been a while since I talked to you.
Grandma Lucy.
You just call her Nana, so it makes sense. What's the name of Nana Lucy's?
Nana Lucy's shop is called the Duck and
Loose old Nana.
the Duck and Goose. I don't know.
The Duck and Goose.
There you go.
Is it
Lucy's Duck
a
and Goose.
tavern?
No.
Because that's
Duck
definitely
and Goose
tavern name.
Antiquities.
Duck and Goose Antiquities.
Is it because she's an old duck? Is that like why it's duck?
I just literally couldn't think of any other words at the time.
Duck and
And
Goose
now your
Antiquities.
grandmother on your mother's side, so she's an elf as well.
Yes.
Great.
All right. So you arrive there
Nana!
as you
And
walk
does she
in.
look remarkably similar to Brit as well?
She's actually older. She's like an older lady. She's a grandma.
Well,
Yeah.
is she half or is she?
She's full elf.
She's full elf.
She's full-blood elf.
Oh, so she'd be
in
Kate Blanchett.
regular law, the elves age not very much in the world.
What have we said in the past? Like
Elves are so
1,000 years
lucky.
for an elf?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And she had
still-
you when she was
Still
like.
looks like a youthful
So
person.
how does that? How do you?
While Ben's tripping over his own tongue here, let me just say, I've always wanted to be an elf. Like every time I see an elf in any type of movie that has elves in it, I've always wanted to be an elf. I'm way too big, clumsy, and hairy. I'm more like a hobbit or a dwarf, really, or just a really thick human or barbarian, if you would say, right? Like that's more the way I look. But I've always felt inside that I should be an elf, and primarily that is because I am so jealous that they live so long. You know what? It's not the archery, it's not the magic, it's not the good looks, it's how long they live. They live so long. I am so jealous. Every time there is an elf on the screen, the first thing I think about is, God damn, I wish I lived as long as an elf. Am I the only one that thinks about this? Is there anybody else out there that feels like they would love to be an elf because they would be essentially almost eternal? Am I the only one? Who else out there wants to also be an elf because they live forever? Just let me know in the comments.
We'll get there.
You could do anything.
Thank you, Hugh. Oh, by the way, Hugh, if you weren't here earlier, remember, just message me if you want that PayPal prize from the contest or some merch. Just let me know, Hugh. I'm letting everybody know.
Do they still have a Is their life cycle extended as well?
Yes. You are.
Sorry, by that I mean like
They start
would
having
they?
Wow, he's talking about life cycles. That is so weird. Wow, he's picking up my vibes.
Would
like
they
200?
start having babies at
Yes.
200? Right.
100.
Vampire would be cool,
You
Nikki.
are considered an
I would totally
adult
be a
at about
vampire
100. I
too.
always consider it as like you're about 20-year-old when you're 100.
Yeah, right.
You're just about to turn 300, like in
Yeah.
a few days probably.
What, Pepe? No, I
coincidentally.
can't tell them that
when
I'm
you
a vampire.
with your family.
right?
It's crazy.
The way this shit just falls into place for you, Rob.
Yeah, you're about to turn 200, which is equivalent to about a 30-year-old human developmentally.
Yeah, right. Okay, sweet.
She's equivalent of about 60-year-old human or so. So she's probably in her 500s.
Yeah.
Oh God, I would love to be in my 500. I'd love to say like, how old are you, DG? Oh, like 515, thereabouts. I forgot. Like after 400, it's been rough for me.
Somewhere on there. But she looks youthful and sprightly, but she's just a little more wizened. You can see white wisdom in her eyes as she turns to say, I'll be with you in a second.
No, it's me, Nana.
Clem!
Hello!
Come.
Grandma!
Oh, Clem, you're back.
What big eyes you have!
All the better for seeing you, my dear.
What big ears you have!
All the better for hearing you.
What a large Adam's apple you have!
All the better for not playing against yourself in the green screen, my dear.
It's a cuddle.
Yes, we can do that now.
Oh, I miss you.
Yes. Good to
Such
have
a
you.
strong.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I'm much stronger than you are, my dear, even though we're exactly the same in all other appearance.
Oh, look, I've brought some friends.
Oi, oi.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Wonderful. She gives you a little hug.
A little respect.
Hello.
Oi, oi.
Hello. Friends of Clem's? Friends of mine?
Yes, she said you had a wonderful shop and we want to do a spot of shopping before we head out on an
Yes.
adventure.
What can I get for you?
Well, I was wondering if you had some potions. Roger, why does this happen?
Talking to respect.
I love it when Bodger acts this way.
I don't know what you're talking about. Well, look, we're off to do some combat. I was wondering if you had any healing potions.
Oh, yes, we've got healing
Posh
potions.
Bodger is the best Bodger.
What sort of strength are you after?
Well, the strongest you've got.
The strongest
What
ones
are
we've
the
got?
strongest ones you've
They're
got?
a little on the expensive side.
You might. Don't you worry.
But we've got a friends and family discount of
is
60%.
Well, Clem, that's for the minor things out here.
The 60%
For
discount.
the 60% discount on the things that take me literal months.
How
to
much?
brew.
The top two. How much are they?
Yes.
The what are they called?
It's like greater.
Supreme healing and superior healing.
Yes, I would.
Even
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, supreme would be good for you, but anything more than superior for us would be
Yes.
wasteful.
What is supreme healing?
I mean, to be fair, they're all rich at this point. I feel like every one of them have many platinums. Like this. Give the woman at least, don't bleed her dry. Like a 20% discount, okay? Like to ask for anything more than that with that many platinums is ridiculous.
With a discount from obviously being friends of lovely Clem here, I would offer you the Supreme Healing. I only have one in store at the moment, and I would offer you it for 380 gold.
I'll take it.
Very well. Knock off 380 gold. She gets you a potion of supreme healing. It is.
That is excellent for him because he literally, the barbarian, is the meat shield of the party. So if anybody needs that, it's going to be him because he can take tons and tons and tons of damage, take one of those potions and then take tons of damage more again. That is a smart thing. See, a lot of people underestimate Bodger, but I don't. Like there's times where he understands the rudimentaries of this game. You give it to him. Give it to him.
A very dark red
That's a lot of money.
vial.
I mean, he did just get 900.
Yep.
So.
Drop
And it
that
takes-
note.
How much for a superior healing? I wouldn't. I mean, 84 plus 8. What does that average out to?
HD4 is 20.
It's 8
Was
times
it
28.
minus 3?
Averages out to 28.
380?
But the average is only if you take it as a bonus. If you
Oh, of
take it as
course.
your action,
So
it maxes.
8d4, which you'd probably take it as an action, right? Is what's 8 times 4?
8 times 4. 32.
36. 32.
Wait. Did Adam just ask what 8 times 4 was? I got to rewind the tape here. I don't even believe that. What?
Take it as a bonus. If you take it as your action,
So
it maxes.
8d4, which you'd probably take it as an action, right? Is what's 8 times 4?
I don't even believe.
8 times
What?
4. 32.
36.
36? Why did Ben say 36? What is going on? Today at the grocery store, I saw a doppelganger. I saw Adam. I swear to God, I wanted to take a picture for everybody. I was shopping. I was in the produce section. I literally swear to God, it was Adam. I did 3 double takes. I just kept looking over at him and he was looking at me and I was looking at him and I'm like, no. And he had this weird little crooked smile like Adam has, that smile he does when he knows something. And I'm like, oh shit. this guy knows who I am because I watch all his shit, and I know who he is because I watch all his shit, and we're both in a grocery store, and this can't be happening because they're in New Zealand, and there's no way that Adam is in Ohio right now, and yet the way that this dude smiled at me was just like Adam, and I was like, for a second, I just wanted to take my grocery cart over there and be like, dude, are you Adam from Viva the Dirt League? Because both of us looked at each other like we recognized one another. Listen, it was High Sorcerer Baradun, says you. Did he portal? Portal away. Did he portal to me? He portaled to me in the grocery store, dude. Dude, it was the craziest thing. I swear he had this look of recognition in his eye and he smiled. And I swear to God, I was like, that is Adam. I don't know why he's in Ohio, but I swear it's him. I was gonna go over to him and take a picture of the whole deal. Even if he wasn't, I wanted to take the picture and be like, look who I found at the grocery store.
Actually, so Superior here is probably the one to go for. If you're that badly hurt, you want the whole thing.
Superior says she'd do it for 190.
Hey.
And so I've got this written down as uncommon and very rare. So the very rare is the...
You haven't taken the
very rare is the superior.
Plus 20.
That's the big one.
So you've already got one.
Yeah, that's right.
Get mine for free.
She will give you a light healing, potion of light healing for free.
Does he?
Hell yeah, free.
Hell yeah, Grandma.
Grandma.
Can I have a free potion of light healing as well?
I'm afraid I can't be giving them out to people who aren't blood relatives.
Greater. I have a greater healing already.
Just be aware that this is not mine. These are the 4 that come in the gamer standard. I've added a 5th one, so it's light, moderate, greater, superior, supreme.
So you put one at the bottom.
So why do I have uncommon and very rare? That's very confusing.
I don't know why you did that.
I wouldn't have made it up.
You've taken the middle 2 from memory. You've taken the greater and the superior.
The rarity. I wrote down the rarity.
Yeah. I have 1 times.
I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain that you kept a hold of the largest one.
Yeah.
1 times supreme healing.
I think you have the shittest one and the best one from.
Kiera says, Kim got a light potion from her grandma. Like, why would her grandma give her the light potion? Like, that is just such a bullshit thing to do for a grandma. Like, come on, grandma. Can't you give her more than a light potion?
I have greater and supreme.
So,
yeah, I've used the shittest one.
A supreme, in theory, could
they must not have gotten
healing
along.
of 10d4, which at max would be 40 plus 20. So
plus
maximum
10 in my world. So 10d4 plus 10. It goes up in 2s. So 2d4 plus 2, 44 plus 4.
At max, you could do 120 health.
10d4?
Oh, did you say 10d4 10?
10d4 plus 10.
Or 10d4.
So
10
50?
d4 is 40
so
plus 10
40.
50. If you take it as an action, it heals 50 hit points.
Would be 50.
Yep.
But likely...
No, if you take it as an action, you just use the max, which is 50. If you take it as a bonus, you roll.
Yeah.
Because you're taking your time. You're taking your time to do your action instead of attacking. You're like carefully drinking it, and then you max it out.
Cowabunga.
If you take it as a bonus, then you're like, doing it quickly while you're also attacking, and so you're spilling some of it.
And what's the greater? That's
a house rule,
I
by
might
the
just
way.
keep that. 44, 16, 20. Oh, that's very good.
What's the bag of beans about?
Just a bag of magic beans.
Okay, yeah.
I will as you're putting potions in and out, you see a bag of beans in his inventory.
Yeah, Bodger wanted to eat them. I didn't let him. I need to go to a mountain, put them in the ground. Do I still need to do that? Is that a thing?
Is that a thing? What is that?
What you were told was when you learn more about your patron and the situation that's going on, because you're the chosen one of the prophecy that's going to save giants from Verderin.
That's right, I'm the chosen one.
She says when you learn more about what's going on with you and how to deal with it and stuff, come and talk to me.
Yeah, right, so that's another person we need to go and talk.
Where did the beans come from? Wait a second. Oh God, where did the beans come from? It's on the edge of my memory. It's right on the edge of the mists of my mind. Where did the beans come from? Ugh. Where? Yes. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Are you saving giants?
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe the giants are under threat from
like those children giants.
Like the children giants where you took one of their testicles, yeah.
You're
doing a terrible
the chosen
job.
one that's going to save the giants.
You see these?
What are these?
Well, they're my magic beans. I'm just gonna plant him by a mountain under some clouds so I can climb up to the giants' world because I'm destined to be their savior. I'm the one that's gonna save all giant kind from eternal damnation, all that kind of stuff.
You're destined to save all giants.
Oh yeah, big time.
Isn't your friend, like, actively seeking out giants to slaughter?
Bodger? Yeah.
Do you think that might be a conflict of interest?
Accurately describing this entire party and this entire journey all in just this very short segue.
Why?
Do I have to explain?
Oh, the whole killing the giants and everything.
Saving the giants and killing the
No,
giants.
here's the thing. I don't care about the giants. I'm just destined to be their savior.
Right, so how do you save them if you're killing them? How do you
Save them from life, innit?
How do you save them if you're killing them?
Save them from life.
That makes no sense. Make it make sense.
How much am I paying?
What are you buying?
Second one, superior healing.
So good.
You want a superior on, so the second highest.
Yep.
So you want 190.
Next thing.
Brit really livens it up, you know what I mean? The energy levels are always a little bit higher when Brit gets involved in these.
Yeah.
Superior healing is.
Right, so yeah, at some point, remember that, Baradun, we need to go see Vazagrain.
Yeah. Countess Vazig. Well done.
Sorry, and how much?
Inspiration, please.
You already have it. You haven't used it.
How much for the superior healing?
The second one up, 190.
I might
Totally
take
about.
one of those.
Oh.
Can I buy one of those?
Very well.
190.
Who's buying them?
I
bought one.
You bought one?
Yep.
I will also buy one.
Free.
So yeah, that's fine. She's got 3.
1 times, because I'm going to make all this
much
back
is
at
just
the
the
casino. 1 times superior.
Wholesale, she would do it for 20.
20. Yeah, all right, I'll take one.
Cool. That's with friends discount and the fact that you're buying it from an elf.
Which would be, as an action, would be 8
Yeah.
16.
She totally, like, you know who else reminds me of that is that Deborah Ann Wall. Remember we watched that podcast from the dude, it was a couple months back. It was like 2 months back. We watched this podcast from the dude from Walking Dead, John Barenthal, I think is his name. And he had Deborah Ann Wall on, who I absolutely adore. She's like so fucking amazing. She's so nerdy. It's so great. It's like Britt and Deborah Ann Wall kind of have that same like energy, you know, that they bring that same energy.
32 plus 8, 40?
Yep.
Oh,
Well, Maddie,
yeah.
we all know that. We all know that. Maddie, I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. Damn it, Maddie. Maddie, I'm mad about Of course. You above all.
It's real easy. The lowest one's 10, second one's 20, 30, 40, 50.
I have the
Don't
lowest
get
one.
Nikki mad.
Oh man,
drink
for
that
the
as an
extra
action,
team
you
healing,
regain.
I paid a whole bunch more.
A lot considering that.
Yeah. For a wizard. For a wizard, that's like more than a quarter.
Many.
From the lowest.
Kind of like me.
Yeah. Hey, you're not the squishiest one anymore. Because you got a
What
wizard
are
that
your hit
also-
points?
Man, is it
Oof.
the value of the supreme healing, like the very diminishing returns?
For the price.
So that's to you, not to. I wouldn't be so rude
Yeah,
to say that.
Man, this is a bit shit.
The value is, so if you were to take 2 of them that added up to the same, that's 2 actions that you're going to have to use instead of 1 in the middle of a fight where you're dying.
Yeah, right.
As a single action regaining 50 is better than 2 actions regaining 30 and then 20.
I thought
So
you watched the 3
superior
other
healing
streams,
give me
Nikki.
40 as an action, and supreme healing gives me 50 as an action, and supreme healing was like twice the
An
price
extra 200.
for an extra 10 health.
Maddie is awesome.
Can I
And so are you.
Or not pay that rather.
All the girls in DG360 are awesome.
Well, yeah. Sorry,
You know that skit where Bodger sells something to this guy? And then
So I was just wondering, would you mind? I was just wondering if I could
you got your receipt?
actually
You got your receipt.
instead of that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that his alarm sound on his phone? Because Christy has this alarm that does the da 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 da. Oh my god, it's the same tune over and over again. I'm having bad flashbacks. Every morning she said, you know, Christy sets like 6 alarms on her phone. Shame. Don't do that. Set 1 alarm and wake up at the alarm. Don't set How many of you set multiple alarms out there? How many of you are setting multiple alarms out there? You only set 1 alarm, people. Oh God, Hugh. Hugh, come on, no, Hugh. Don't you tell me you said the. Do you have the same ring? The da 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 da. I mean, like, listen to it. This gives me the chills every time I hear this.
Actually,
good. This must be the default. I noticed the first note. Like, name that tune. I literally got it in one note. That's how much I despise that alarm. Da 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 da. Whoever created that, loathsome tune. They need to be found. There needs to be some repercussions, man. That song is the worst song ever. Okay, good. At least your alarms have different tones, but like setting multiple alarms, no, you can't do that. There you go, Nikki. Nikki, I'm the same as you. I can literally wake up at 6:30 a.m. every single morning because I've just been conditioned that way with my kids. My kids, literally taking them to school, getting them ready, breakfast, the whole thing, like 6:30. Like, I still wake up at 6:30. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a Saturday or a Sunday. If I'm trying to sleep in, I'll wake up like around 6:30 every day.
Instead of that, take 2.
That's excellent.
What for? Oh my God, Nikki.
We've already completed the transaction.
Oh, okay, but you don't know.
What, is there a problem with the purchase?
Oh, I just realised it far better value if I was to get a superior healing.
I don't think she had any. I think she only had 3 potions.
It's fine.
Oh my God,
I've got plenty of money. I'll make a better thing.
You guys are all so hardcore.
Back at the casino.
Also, when we kill the dragon and get
At least you learned
put the potions down.
And besides, I mean, have you seen? I don't even need these. So yes, onwards.
Good thing you just spent half your money on
you, by the way.
And you.
Lovely to meet you.
Grandma, Grandma, where's my gold on the sheet?
Your gold is.
I was looking for it, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't start you off. I didn't
You
think
didn't
to
give
start
me
you off
any
with
money.
You start off with 10 as a level 1, and you probably have another. I don't know. How much have you guys got at this level?
I had about 700.
Let's say.
I love these stories in the chat right now. Kira has my schedule, waking up at 6 a.m. every day. Rev literally has to be at work by 6 a.m., but you finish early, so that's cool. I'm kind of jelly. Like, I always wanted that schedule. Like, what time did you get out? Like around 2, Rev? Oh, that's kind of a cool schedule in a weird way. I would kind of dig that. I always wanted a job like that. Maddie says, I knew a guy who commuted 50 miles every day into D.C. and out. He'd wake up at 3:30 a.m. every day. My sister works in D.C., so I'm very aware of that. She has that schedule. My sister has that schedule, and her husband, Ashish, they both have that schedule. I love them. I got to get them on a little podcast sometime. They're fascinating people. My sister and her husband are absolutely funny people. But right, Nikki, plenty of time to sleep when I'm in bed. I kind of feel the same way. I love to sleep. I do. I really do love sleep. But like, I'm like, there's a lot of time to sleep when I'm dead too. You know, I do love sleep though. Nothing better than cuddling in the covers when like the covers are nice and cool, you know? Oh, it doesn't matter if it's cold outside or warm outside, as long as the covers are the right temperature. My covers have to be like 69 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
You're not gonna eat me. Yes.
My covers have to be exactly 69 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Roll D6. You had a pretty secluded life. These guys have been adventuring.
Yeah.
So you add on an extra 100 gold.
Okay.
How much was
Lovely.
the smaller potion?
190.
The smallest? Or the smaller?
The
second one down.
The superior.
It's just an entire episode of his.
Maddie said, "Can I ask what they do in DC?" My sister is like pretty high up. She's like a vice president at some company that actually sells educational plans to public school systems. So she's making some pretty nice bank. But do you know they got a mortgage for a house in DC, and just a regular house that would probably cost around, I mean, a couple of years ago it would have been $200,000 in Ohio. It cost them like $600,000, and that was a couple of years back. And I'm like, holy shitonskis. Like, wow. But they got some pretty high level jobs. They're not poor like me, you know, but they probably got a lot of debt too. You know, living in DC is crazy expensive, you know. But yeah, my sister moved when she was very young. She was smart. She's like, I'm out of here. She went to Miami of Ohio, And then when she was like, when she graduated, like legit, when she graduated, she was gone. She went to DC like right after that. So she's been there for quite a long time. And yeah, she's got a nice cushy job right now. But I think everybody in the software biz is going to have some problems with AI. I think her job's threatened. I think her husband, who's an IT guy, I think his job's threatened. I think anybody in the SaaS space, sales and software and sales, anybody in that SaaS space or anybody as an IT, man, that would suck. That would suck because AI feels like going to wipe out that entire space, man. So, I don't know about her job security. I really don't.
Understanding potions.
Yeah. How much was that?
The superior cost you 190 gold.
190, so gotta get rid of
that's
more.
okay, Maddie. I just explained it. You can go back.
Lovely to meet you.
Oh my God, Nikki, thank you so very much. It's going to my daughter's wedding. Just go back a couple minutes. I explained it all, Maddie.
Next time it's gonna be black.
Oh my God, Nikki, you are the best. Hold on, let me push Nikki's button. It's been forever, and I love to push Nikki's button. You know what I'm saying? That's so terrible. I'm so sorry. Go. That's the wrong button. That's Dinus's button. Dinus isn't even here tonight.
Nikki, the manager, she's managing you. She's managing me, she's managing everyone. She's managing 3 streams at the same time. She's Nikki, the manager.
I want to remaster that. Is Dinus here? Dinus, there you are. Go,
Dinus, go. Go, Dinus, go. Dinus,
oh my God, Dinus, there you are, buddy. There you are. I'm sorry, Dinus.
Next time it's gonna be
Snuck
black.
in on me. I saw you on the Star Citizen stream, but I didn't see you talk at all during this one. You've been lurking, Dinus. Okay, let's get back to this, damn it. Let's get back to this.
And you?
Lucy.
Lucy.
What were your names, sir? I don't think I got them. Bob? Stephen.
Oh my God. Rev gave out a sub. Yeah, Rev. Thank you, dude.
Next time it's gonna be glass.
Thank you. That's so helpful. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Dinus. And thank you, Rev. All the money is going to my daughter's wedding coming up in 2025. Every single Bezos biddy is going to my daughter's wedding. And then my son is going to need help with a car. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I can barely afford Christmas. God damn. I
bought you.
I almost said it again.
I'm going to sell my soul.
Dude.
Selling my soul.
Just determined to out you.
I know. I finally learned not to out myself, but now that someone else is outing me.
Oh, well, it's all here. Thank you for your patronage, Mr.
Bodger.
Bodger.
Bob.
And Stephen.
Hey, Baradun, have you seen these books? I think they may be useful for you as High Sorcerer. You know how you're Order of the Weave, the head of that thing that you do? Is that like a full-time job? You know how you were trying to disguise yourself from Leothal? I think some of these books might be good for being a High Sorcerer Baradun. How do you spell Baradun? B-A-R...
X-nay on the arrow.
Night, Nikki. Love you.
U-N? Dun? Dune? Do you want to have a look at this one? That's got a big bit here.
I did so well.
On disguising
You did. I'm
yourself,
proud of you.
On disguising yourself from people you don't like Leothal, right?
You know my name because we're related.
Yes, that's why I stopped at him.
And you know me, Grandma, because we're related.
This is a normal conversation.
Right. Well, we're heading off to kill a dragon, so we're gonna go do that.
Good luck with that.
Wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you would like fire-resistance potions, I have those as well.
Oh, yeah.
How much are there?
Okay, here we go.
They're a little more costly with the units and things. So one fire-resistance potion, which will last for about an hour with the effects, will cost you 300 gold.
Goodness.
And I get mine.
You do not get one for free, I'm afraid, Clem. That one.
I love it. Clem's like, and I get mine for free again. Everything's free here, Grandma.
The potion I've just given you is about $4,000.
Oh,
so
my God.
Yeah, so that's your.
I love that he did the math on the real life economy. I love these talks. I could get lost in these nerdy talks. oh my God, get me involved in this Dungeons and Dragons economy talk with Rob. I think him and I can go like 5-6 hours where I'm just going to ask questions beyond questions. Everybody in the audience will be asleep. There'll be crickets, but only him and I will be interested in it. And I don't even care. I feel like I need a podcast with him. 6 hours. 6 hours talking about economy. That's where I'm at. That's
your birthday present.
Thank you.
I would love it. I'm totally nerdy like that. I love it. I love in-game economies.
It would be good for maybe you to have one.
Maybe that's for me to have one.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it.
Because I'm very likely to be taking the damage. The thing is, Bob, I get far better treatment at shops if I'm told like this, okay?
Yeah, it's like one of those things, if you act low class, they'll
in terms of fire damage, is it just damage? Is it special damage? Or is it
it means you won't be able to have it, for example.
When you're raging, you have piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing damage, not fire.
So
potion resistance halves the fire damage you take. If you make your dexterity saving throw against like a fire breath, for instance, you'll have it because you made the save, and then you'll have it again because of resistance.
I think
we are on episode 116.
Could I? So how much for fire resistance?
300.
By the way, again, one small interruption, and then we'll go straight for the next 10 minutes, I promise. But I got so many nice comments in the YouTube section last week saying like, "Hey, can we do like 2 episodes?" Or like, "I really love these episodes, watching them with you," and it was so nice to see these comments. And I just want you guys to know, like, I think what's going to happen is if we can get to like $500-ish on our Patreon page, I'm going to actually make Wednesday night like a 2-hour or 3-hour stream night and do Dungeons and Dragons on a Wednesday night. But that's when we hit that level on our Patreon page. I think that's when I'm going to change the date and make it an entirely new day for like everything Dungeons and Dragons related, not just the Azerim campaign, but also get back to the Misfits campaign. And so like, I just letting people know in the comments, like that's the plan. So once we do that, we're going to make Wednesday nights a thing. So I don't know how long that's going to take. It might take a couple months. It might take a year, but like eventually when we hit that $500 mark, that's what I'm going to do. Just so you guys know.
Could I try and charm her to get a bit of a discount?
I wondered if anybody was going to try and haggle.
Currently right now on Patreon, I think like around the $300 range. So not too much farther to go, Maddie. And so like, as long as I'm making like $500 consistently on Patreon, like monthly, I can actually carve out some time to do Wednesday night streams. So I have a Wednesday night Dungeons and Dragons, a Thursday night Star Citizen, which I think will be better really, because like right now we're doing Thursday nights where we merge the two together and it can kind of be confusing for people. So like Thursday nights we do Star Citizen and Dungeons and Dragons together, and then Friday morning we do the morning stream. If I could just separate Dungeons and Dragons from Star Citizen and do Dungeons and Dragons Wednesday night, Star Citizen Thursday night, and the morning stream Friday night, I think that would be so much better. But I just need the support. Like I just need that financial support so I can carve out some time on a Wednesday. I think if we get to that 500 point, I could legitimately be like, okay, I can take some hours out of Wednesday night. Like that's kind of where I'm at.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh damn, I have really good persuasion. I could have done that.
9.
I do, Keck. I hear that.
My charisma?
Persuasion.
Persuasion 2.
2, so 11. Tell me how an 11 persuasion goes. What does it look like?
That's not too bad.
Just above average. It's like pretty much
fun on that contest last week. That was so much fun.
Just because we are trying to make the lands a bit safer, if you wouldn't mind.
We want to help. We want to help rid the Elven Isles of this dragon problem. It's a very large problem.
Sounds like it's real.
It would be quite
very large problem.
A very large draconic problem.
I am running a little bit low on funds now, and I would appreciate it if there's any sort of bargain you could.
And Bodger being our main tank, he's probably going to be in the line of fire for the fire. So
the most damage.
You know, what if in one day the dragon came and destroyed your shop?
Oh my God.
I know.
It's in Erangel, but it's in Erangel.
Yes.
It's in Erangel, so not a lot of chance of that. But I tell you what, why don't we keep the price as is? But I will throw in an extra light healing potion.
Wonderful. Done.
Gives you 1 more light healing potion and a potion of fire resistance.
Damn, Bodger's a baller.
Mark off another 300 gold.
He's a baller.
It's just blowing through.
Luckily, we got a lot of money earlier.
One times light healing. What does that do?
And I'm
What's
just
up,
sitting
let's
there
go,
looking
welcome
at
back.
all the
The
shit
light
I can
healing
steal.
is
just going,
10
"She's
HP.
a friend."
Oh,
I
just
mean,
plus
Bodger's got
Don't steal
Bodger's got that
everything.
flank, man.
Can I?
I can
He's
just
gonna
make
lose
my
it all.
invisible magic.
Here's what I'm predicting. He's going to find a casino in this portion of the campaign. He's going to find a casino. He's going to lose it all. I'm calling it right now.
Can just steal all this shit.
And then let's get on our merry way after that.
Let's do it.
He's going to
Let's
blow it
go.
all in the
Yeah.
casino.
Bye,
I'm glad he bought these items now.
Right, be
To
careful.
Aragorn.
Sounds like you're in. And you guys leave the shop, and she quickly grabs you before you leave, and she says, "You're not being coerced, are you? These are the genuine your friends.
Clem, hurry the fuck
You
up!
just need to
I'm
say."
gonna meet a dragon. I'm gonna get a sample. So that's the only reason I'm going to
Okay.
get a little sample
Just be
scale.
careful.
Of the dragon.
You're taking the professor with you?
Yeah, he's with me.
Of course.
Wait for a second. Here he is.
Thank you, babe.
What is it?
Nana wants to say hello.
Oh, hello, Nana. Wait, that's not his voice. He was Welsh. Well, he is. Dragon, is it? It's my on-ramp into Welsh. Dragon, is it? It comes from an old cartoon that I watched when I was a kid called Ivor the Engine. And in one of the episodes, he had a little dragon egg in his engine. And he's like, "Oh, dragon, is it?" So now I use that to get into Welsh.
Welsh dragons makes sense.
Yeah. He says, "Oh, is that you, Nana? Hello." And then the book flips open.
Don't you look at my grandma like that. You creepy little man.
She's about my age. What are you talking about?
Stop
I'm an
it.
old man.
Oh, wow, there's
Well, it's
some
good to see you,
Bodger
Nana.
In the bag you go. Okay, bye.
Yeah, head on out.
Goodbye, Nana.
Bye, Cinderella.
To the portal station.
To the dragon, to the portal, to the thing.
All right, you head to the teleport hub. To the dragon, to the wall.
I guess we're paying money, aren't we?
You are
No.
paying money.
I remember you saying you were paying for it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is that on you?
That's the
Still?
one. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. How much did I say it
It's
was?
on me.
Hell yeah.
I think it was 5 silver.
Yeah, let's just say 5 silver. Just mark off 2 gold for the 4 of you. Mark off 2 gold.
I don't want to get in trouble.
I wouldn't even bother.
So you mark off 2 gold. You buy yourself 4
I
tickets.
had a friend, Nicole, a long time ago. She would always do that. She'd be the one who's like, "Oh yeah, you said you were gonna buy this. You said you were gonna buy this," and she did to every one of our friends. She would always be the person who'd be like, "Well, you said you were gonna buy that. You said you were gonna buy that." Nicole got so much free shit, like ridiculous amounts of free shit. Nicole, if you're out there, how dare you? How dare you?
One way to Erengel, to the mining operation, and you step in, wait for the ticket to come up, and then the guy doing the little
How much does this
rooms
cost?
gives you the whole spiel again. Keep your arms and legs inside the portal at all times. Opens up, and you all rush
1
through.
gold. They can afford.
I'm
You can
down to
afford
100
for every person. though.
Oh, God. Really?
Yeah, you basically were like,
Oh, so much gold, take it all.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
probably for the best. If you let me
Very
lose at the
much so.
casino,
Yeah,
I would have
actually,
that.
you-
that
I
still
was
works.
actually really looking forward to seeing you lose it all at the casino.
we're at Erengel.
So you arrive and you step out. It is a little more windy as you. I love the immersion. I love it. Yeah. You step out. You are on the windward side of a mountain range. This.
Oh man.
You're on a
Bodger
very
puts on his
mountainous.
hoodie.
You're gonna need that in the green screen now.
Oh no, I didn't. My son used to love
A
that.
bit nippy, innit?
Yeah, it's cold over in Erengel.
There we go.
What?
What's that?
What is that, Bodger?
Is
Yeah, that was a cool hoodie. That blue one that he had, Maddie. I'm thinking about getting that Christmas Viva La Dirt League sweater. I'm thinking that I totally dig that.
Where did you
really
get
ugly
fabric
Christmas
this
sweater?
fine
I
from?
love it.
Yes. So extravagant.
Oh wow, that must be so warm and luxurious on your body.
Yes.
Stylish also.
where can you get one? VLDL.shop.
Oh wow.
Fits perfect.
I want one of these.
Same.
These are amazing.
I'm definitely a size medium.
I feel like I already have one and I love it.
VLDL.shop.
Yeah.
Wish I had one.
You are on the windward side of the mountain range that makes up most of Erengel, and you can see in the distance that a couple of these mountains have basically been flattened. They've not only been doing like mountaintop mining, but they've taken most of it away. A lot of the stonework that's been used to build up the rest of the Thilliburn, it seems, has come from these mountains as well. So it's very industrial. It was cheap, and a lot of the people coming here with you through the portals with you are wearing mining equipment, PPE, and just going as soon as they're out, they're off up the road towards it. You're on Erangel. Where do you want to go?
I guess we should go to the foreman's office.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and find. I mean, we'll look for signs of dragons and I mean, like actual like.
Yeah, there's a dragon there.
Beware of dragon.
There's a sign. Erangel was 1 gold piece.
Here be dragons.
We go to the notice board.
Eslion was 5 silver. Erangel was 1 gold. So mark off 2 more gold. Sorry. The price was.
I don't actually.
The price was double what you. In that case, I'm not paying.
Yeah, I guess the best person to speak to would be the foreman of the mining operation, who's presumably a Sandana.
He would be, yes. I'm trying to find who he is. Man, there's so many notes all over here. Sandana. He wouldn't be the one in charge, who would be Owen Sandana. He lives and works on Delarine and basically just sits there taking in money from the operation, doesn't actually run the day-to-day stuff.
Classic frickin' Delarine.
I hate capitalism. Absolutely hate it.
You're not in a shop anymore.
Sorry.
So you find the foreman's office easy enough done. There are a couple of warning signs about that say like beware of dragon attacks in the area, blah blah blah. Always move around in at least 3s, yada yada. Foreman office this way. Sigan Sandana is her name, and she is the one who runs the day-to-day operations. You knock on the office, and she lets you in. Yes, what is it?
Oi, oi.
Hello.
Oi, oi.
We have seen the signs posted that there is a dragon about, and you're looking for some brave adventurers to deal with it.
Yes. Of course, you're coming to take the glory.
Yes, the gold and the glory.
Right, you are. She opens a drawer, takes out a manila envelope sort of thing, and poof, a dossier, and opens it up and says, all the information's in there. You are aware that you will be undertaking a very dangerous task.
Okay. Question is, what type of dragon are we talking about right now? I really must know.
You are not under coercion for any reason to do this for us. You're doing this of your own free will. Very well.
Don't let it finish.
I just signed it.
Right, so it's a standard contract to say you're here to kill a dragon. It's very dangerous, probably life-threatening, and
there we go. Sign.
What are you doing?
Signing the contract about the dragon.
Did you read it?
He said some of it. It's fine.
But he didn't even get to the reward part.
What reward? I mean, I signed it. If there was a reward on there, I've signed it. We've got all the information we need.
I never mentioned a reward. Technically, not contractually obligated to give you anything when you kill the dragon.
Well done, Stephen.
We're killing the dragon so we can get respect. We don't need a reward.
Stephen.
Yeah, well done, Stephen. Nailed it.
Wait, who's Stephen? Who the f*** are you talking about?
Who's the dickhead now?
I didn't even know if I needed to sign it. I just signed it.
How the f*** did you ever end up being the High Sorcerer? You're the most reckless person I've ever met in my life. And I'm saying
That's how I got to my position in life.
Absolutely insane.
You don't stand in front of an orcish horde and not be called reckless from time to time.
Me.
So, right you are, you get to keep as much. She takes the...
How was that? Did we sign something?
Yeah, Baradun does the health and safety
contract, I assume.
She might have just about to say, she might have been able to say, when you complete the dragon, when you kill it, you're enslaved forever.
So she signed on your behalf. She closes the document, just chucks it back in the drawer. Good luck with it. Do you...
It would be lovely to know where, but also any details on how big, how strong, how.
She gets the documents back out.
Oh, sorry.
We're
trying to save your people and place. Sorry.
That's not really her fault.
I assumed that you knew from the recklessness with which she just signed.
Exactly.
I assumed that you were aware of the information that was presented to you in this document.
Sorry.
There are copies in there. You can take this.
I'm just going to turn it to the page that says information about dragons, and then all of the stats are right there. And the size of it is...
all the size. It says youngish.
Where its weak point is.
Yeah.
Youngish adult.
Hi guys, this is the walkthrough of how to kill a young red dragon. So
what you want to do is deal more damage to it than it's dealing to you. Take it down to 0 hit points as soon as possible.
Right.
Genius.
Cool.
Someone's a smart at it.
You're given the document that you can reference later. It's pretty much the same information that your mother already gave you about red dragons, as well as some slight more specifics about the dates that it's been attacking. It seems from looking at those dates, it has been attacking pretty regularly, about once a week. It hasn't attacked in like a week and a half.
Do you know where? Point.
She points to the document.
Well, this is what I found here on a young red dragon, so that we're aware. These dragons here. On the young red dragon, armor class 18, hit points 178, but he said young adult. Let me see if I would imagine it's a little bit more than 178 hit points. I think they can handle a little bit more than that. Thank God it's not an ancient red dragon. Where is the, can we find an adult dragon at least here? Let's see what the adult red dragon is. 256 hit points sounds a little bit more like what they're going to go up against. 19 natural armor, speed 40, climb 40, fly 80 feet, strength 27, dex 10, constitution 25, intelligence 16, wisdom 13. It's not going to be necessarily easy. They're immune to fire. Most of us know that. 18,000 experience points. Oh, okay. All right. Pretty wicked. Pretty wicked. I'll add that to the description.
There's got a map on it and says this is the areas that it's been attacking. This path between the south.
We can polymorph it. That's right, Bob.
Is it right. Point. Just from this office, just point.
I bet that polymorph really runs amok.
The S22 mines, which are these ones here, it's been going between those ones and the loading bays down here. It's usually around there. It has once or twice been. You see where the X is here and here. It has attacked those, but we know it's somewhere in the.
On a compass, which direction is it?
It would be northwest.
Right. And so I know where north is always, so that there it is. That's where we're going that way.
Do you know if it has a lair around?
We assume that it's taking its prisoners either alive or for food back to its lair. There is a chance that you
don't know where the lair is.
It would be around there. It comes from different directions. That's part of the terror of why it's been.
Now, as part of our reward, we would also like to have a chat with the heads of the Sandana family, basically for our thanks. Do you reckon you could organize that for us as well?
If you manage to kill this dragon, of course you will be
like a feast or something would be lovely.
We'll show our gratitude to you greatly. Yes.
Just a party.
A party, yeah. Straight up, we've just saved the Arangel mining operation.
You would be doing us a great favor, and I'm sure Owen would be happy to.
That's what they need. That's what they need. They need that influence. All right, cool. I'm not going to get spoiled. I like it. We got the party prepped. They got shopping at Clem's grandma's. They got the potions that they need. They got the healing potions. They got the fire resistance potions. We're going to be heading headlong to this mountain to help the people at the mining operation get rid of this red dragon that's swooping down, a young adult red dragon that's swooping down and killing randos outside the mountain. For next episode, thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube, thank you. Like and share this. If you're new here on Twitch, go check out the Azerim campaign playlist that we have been collecting. You can go here. Let me see. Here. And you can check that out and follow along with us. I know Daft Digit, right when he met us, just went through like every single one of them like a boss. And everybody, thank you for the love and support. Everybody that commented on the YouTube vid last week that said they wanted more, I want more too. I want more too. We just got to get us to the point where I can carve some time out of my real life. And I know we'll get the support that we need because you guys are amazing. So thank you very much. Try and get here live. I know some people actually that went from YouTube over here and are live with us even now. And it's always a good time when you're live. Thank you, everybody. See you next week.